It's the video we've all been waiting for.
Watch your love for like it, why not more than, your body,
Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Ada. Welcome to the family. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, comment, share, say. So today I'm going to be talking in details about my relocation process and just everything in between. I mean, relocating right now is something I am totally grateful for, God really came through and there are plenty things to discover. So if you plan on making a move, you plan on coming to Australia, you clicked on the right video. So backstory, just in case it's the first time that you're coming to this channel, my family and I recently moved to Australia and it was a family decision. I just graduated in October and I relocated in December. Yeah, everything just happened at the right time, when God is for you, who can be against you? Nobody, period. Let's talk about the preparation that I had to make for the move. The whole process started in December 2023. That's when my mom went to Lagos, Abuja rather, for her medicals. I think Lagos, I can't remember. Because they do medical clearance for if you want to travel to Australia, you either do it in Abuja or in Lagos. I don't know about other countries. So she went to Lagos, I think. The first time, I think she did it twice. I can't even remember her own process because she came to Australia before the rest of the family. So she went to Lagos to do her medical clearance and she came back in January. The agency that helped us did the whole application thing, and in February she traveled to Australia. The email of the agency that helped us with our whole relocation thing is in the description box just in case anybody wants to use them as well. Fast forward to June. In June, I left school. My family came to Lagos and then we all went to do our own medical clearance after we had paid for the visa thing with the same agency. And then July, they submitted it. September rather. September, I remember I had gone back home from school. Then the Australian embassy sent another form for me and my younger sister to fill because we are above 18. So we filled that form and then we submitted it. Then 2 weeks later, our visa was approved. Glory to God. I remember at that time I was still in school for clearance. I remember I was with Offering and we were trying to figure out clearance stuff. That's literally the backstory. And by the grace of God, in first week of December, we were able to make the move. So yeah, I just needed to put the backstory out there. Now let's get into the main process, what you should do, what you should not do, and everything. Packing detail. We came with a total of 7 or 8 bags. Each person carried like 2 hand luggages. We're a whole family, so we had a lot of loot to carry. So when you're packing, ensure that in your hand luggage you have your documents, like your daily necessities. When I say daily necessities, I mean like your cream, toothbrush. But in the flights, depending on the flight you use, because we used Qatar Airways and then we Malaysia Airlines. So in Qatar, it was in Qatar, they gave us the whole toothbrush, everything that you need for your journey. Under packing, we're going to talk about the documents that are necessary. You need your COVID card, yellow card. You need to print out your visa at the counter. You just give it to them. They go through it and everything. You need to print it out. Any document that you think is important, print it out and just have a folder for all your documents. It's really helpful and keeps it organized. And your international passport, of course. Now for the international passport, when we got to Lagos airport, my sisters and I, our passports expired in November and we traveled in December, but our visa was granted in October. So the passport number that was in the visa was not the same with the new passport that we had made. They gave us one form, a link to one form for us to fill and put our new passport number. It was a lot, but luckily I was able to contact the agency and they helped us quickly do that and we're able to pass so that we could get our boarding tickets, because without filling that information there was no way for us to get our boarding tickets. My advice is that before you start your application, if you know that your passport is going to expire sometime this year, if you're going this year, whenever you're going, ensure that you renew it first before you do your visa. But if even still, like, doesn't matter if that happens to you, just make sure that you fill that form before you travel, because we were not aware. Apparently the embassy just brought out this new information a week before we traveled. So yeah, just putting out. Next on our list under packing is food item. Now, if you're coming to Australia, I don't know about other countries again, but you have to package your food item in a, what I call it, Ziploc bag, and seal the mouth and put and label it basically. If it's egusi, you print out something that says, oh, egusi, label it. Just check the description box for all these links. To Australia is a 2-day journey. Traveled from Akwa Ibom State to Lagos, and from Lagos to Doha, and from Doha to Malaysia, and from Malaysia to Australia. After we successfully boarded our flights from Lagos to Doha, it was an 8-hour flight, if I recall. Yeah, we had 1 8-hour, 1 7-hour, 1 8-hour, 30 minutes flight. After our flight to Doha, we stayed at the airport for 2 hours. Then we hopped on the next flight to Malaysia. When we landed, we stayed for 4 hours. Then we now took our final flight to Sydney. The layover was quick like this because they start boarding like 1 hour, be 1 hour 30 minutes before the flight actually takes off. So you don't even spend time. The 2 hour layover was like this. Then the 4 hour, we didn't do much. We just sat down there, went to brush, freshen up. The relocation vlog is linked here. Yeah, you can watch that to get better insight. It was pretty long, I can't even lie, but the time kind of flies away. By the time you sleep, you wake up, and they constantly bring food. Okay, maybe like 3 times they give you when you enter. It was different in Qatar and it was different in Malaysia, the way they serve their foods, but it was basically 3 meals that they gave you, like a snack, dessert, main dish. It just felt nice. When you land in Australia, you're going to first of all pass the immigration guys. I think you'll check your document just to confirm. Then you go, you pick up your bags, and then there's a long line that you have to pass where they check. I think it's called customs. Yes, customs. They pass your bags through a machine to recheck what you brought. And most of the times, the bag that your food is inside, they always check it. They'll open it and check. If there is no label on that particular food item, they can seize it. They didn't seize anything from us, and we brought a lot of food items. So make sure I'll put a picture. I should have put a picture by now of what I'm trying to describe to you. Just look at it, and if you're bringing food items, make sure every single thing label it. And oh, you're not allowed to bring in meat as well. We didn't bring any form of meat. Don't worry, there's a lot of meat here. Any meat you want, it is here. So don't bother. Putting the link to the immigration law and everything in the description below so that you know what requirements or what criteria that you need to get a particular visa that you want, because the visa that I'm on might not be the one that you want. So I would advise that you do not go straight to the airlines sites to book your ticket if you're trying to save up some money. We were comparing prices on Qatar Airlines, Wakana, and there was another link that was sent. I will put it in the description box below where you can see affordable flights. Like if you go to maybe the main airlines website, it might be more expensive. So yeah, just putting out there. So somebody asked what the expenses were whole family, so you imagine the amount of money that was spent. I don't really know how much in total was spent for the payment of the visa, for the whole visa thing, to the agency that helped us, but the flight on its own was about 12 million, maybe 13, 12.5 million thereabouts. But on the normal sites, it was 40 million. So, like, there was, you get what I'm trying to say. So, if you're just one person, like, it's going to be cheaper for you, obviously. So, yeah, but buying of things, is a whole lot of money. That tip I would give if you want to enjoy your journey, try to vlog, even if you're not going to post it anywhere. I just feel like it makes you enjoy the journey more because you're videoing it, and when you're done, you go back when you land wherever you're landing. You're just going to sit down, watch, and enjoy. I just feel like it's something that you enjoy. So, vlog. So, I don't like to be unprepared for a journey. When it hits me that, oh my god, you're relocating, that's when I came to YouTube and I checked out all the vlogs from every single person that has ever traveled, especially from Nigeria to Australia, just so that I have my details and I know who I'm going into. If you want to even start this process, the first thing that you should do, you should involve God because He was literally in charge of the whole situation. Because the first time that relocation ever came up was in like 2023, and I was on IT. I still had 1 year of university, and I was like, God, like, if we relocate now, what's going to happen? I want to graduate with like the people that I started with, though. Like, I'm not here for this. And voila, everything literally happened. Bam, bam, bam. I graduated. Next month, I relocated. Like, you see that thing that we call Hallelujah Challenge? Participate. Participate. I've been hearing of it. Then one random day in September, before our visa was approved, notification came and I was like, oh, let me see what this thing is all about. And I participated, guys. Like, you see how cute I look? Imagine how I was dancing when nobody was looking. Yeah, only God was looking, obviously. Any opportunity you see to serve God, serve Him. Like, even if you feel like you're not doing it right, just serve. Just do your possible best. Put God in the center of every single thing, not just relocation, your whole life as well. Pray about things. Be very intentional about putting God in the center of your life. Yeah, it may be hard. I mean, we're all struggling, at least a lot of us are. There's nothing anybody wants to tell me and say is that God did, period. Like, it may be looking normal, like to normal human eyes, but it's not normal. It's God. Are you joking? That's my little sermon for this video. Found out that the original, will I say original founders of Australia are black people. They are called something Islander. How am I settling in? Ever since I came here, everybody has been so nice. There's no day or at least no week that I go out that I do not get a compliment from a stranger. It's, oh my god, you're so beautiful. Oh my god, your hair. They love the hair. There are stores for Nigerian food. We literally bought amala from one store here. So you shouldn't be worried. Like, if you run out of food stock, you literally have where to go and get it. Although it's more expensive, like compared to the normal other Australian ingredients, but yeah, it's available. I have families here, guys. I have like 3 aunties that live here, and I have a lot of cousins. So it was very easy for me to settle in. The first day that we came, we all had a party in the house. So, like, it has been so nice. They don't even joke about racism. If you're being racist, maybe at a workplace in school, and you're reported, you can be expelled, you can be suspended, you can be let off. So, like, it's something that I love about the place. Obviously, there will be 1 or 2 people that will try to, but majority of the people, they don't take that. That's not the vibe here. When you're booking your flight, make sure you go over the number of bags you're allowed to bring, because when I was watching videos on YouTube, they were all saying like each person is entitled to 2 bags, 2 bags, 2 bags, 2 bags. But there are some tickets that each person is only entitled to 1 bag. And yeah, just make sure you check for that as well, so that you avoid any form of issues when you get to the airport. So to just reiterate the important points, make sure you involve God first. Yeah, your documents, make sure that they are complete, up to date. Your bags, make sure you know how many you're carrying. Don't carry meat. Pack your food properly. My visa process was handled by an agency. That's why I don't really have much to say on that. You get, every single thing is linked in the description. Thanks for watching. If you still have questions, maybe I did not answer a particular question that you wanted, make sure you comment, reach out to me. I'm going to answer you to the best of my ability. I hope I was able to answer most of your questions. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Yeah, and welcome to the family.